Hello, everybody. Welcome one more time to Jose's Crypto Journal. I bring you today three news to discuss. The first one is about the Phantom wallet. Phantom is one of the native wallet on Solana blockchain. I do like Solana. I do like Phantom. And when I found this news, I like it. I like it for what I see that is building behind the scene for the Solana ecosystem, for Phantom users, and to grow more the decentralized blockchain world. Second news that we have is kind of similar. Stripe. Stripe is a payment processor, a corporation that help corporation monthly to process transaction, and they are also applying to a bank license, which going to make them being legally able to do more things. This news is kind of similar to what is going on with Phantom. Phantom at a lower scale. Stripe is aiming to debunk the banks if possible. And finally, the last news, our lovely wolf, our lovely Dogecoin, and what the analysis is saying about a possible increase in the amount of the price of dog, and also a couple of whales that are buying dog. And if the whale buy, we should buy too. I mean, you do your own research. Also, before we continue, I want to let you know that in the description of this video, you can find the links of the article of these news that we're going to be discussing. Let's go with the first one.
Phantom launches Cash stablecoin in Phantom Cash, platform crypto wallet provider Phantom, known for its popularity on Solana and supporting networks like Ethereum and Bitcoin, has unveiled a new financial platform called Phantom Cash and its proprietary stablecoin, Cash. Cash is a US dollar-pegged stablecoin built in collaboration with Stripe and Bridge. Using Bridge's open issuance platform, it is initially deployed on Solana but plans to expand to other blockchains. Phantom VP of Strategy Donnie Dinch stated the goal was to design a stablecoin uniquely suited for consumer finance that is open for any builder to use, with those businesses keeping 100% of net revenues. Phantom Cash is the new network built atop the existing wallet, offering a more robust financial platform. Key features include instant bank funding, peer-to-peer, P2P, payments of Visa debit card rewards on unspent cash stablecoins. The platform, which aims to create a better consumer financial experience, is currently in limited early access with a public rollout expected next month. The company was valued at $3 billion following a $150 million funding round in January.
Okay, congratulations to Phantom and to the Phantom users, Solana community, etc. Now, what I see good, I see good that Phantom is growing. Phantom is growing as a wallet. Wallet became, or one of the things that wallet can evolve is being or becoming exchange. Wallets can become decentralized exchanges, and also wallet can become a payment processor system that will work with Stripe, as they mentioned, and the next news will be about Stripe. And they will also work with the rest of the legacy system, the banking system, doing those cash transactions similar to what PayPal does. In this comparison that I just mentioned, PayPal and Phantom, I just analyze and put into perspective. PayPal is kind of an old company. I don't know exactly, but PayPal have more than 20 years old. Now, Phantom, Solana, it's like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, Phantom didn't exist. 5 years ago, barely Solana was existing or something like that. What I mean is that it's amazing, and have the good and the bad too, how the ecosystem, the blockchain is growing and is good. Now, what I see and what concerns me a little bit is what will happen with the increasing of cash in as a stable coin backed or backed by United States Treasury. It's a good business. Corporation is what Tether does, for example. Tether buy issue bond from the Federal Reserve, from the Department of Treasury. That bond will pay Tether some interest. And what Tether does is Tether buy that bond with money, cash that we gave Tether already to get the stable coin back, which means Tether is not investing anything. With that money, Tether go and buy the bond. When Tether has the bond and that bond mature, Tether collect the profit, the revenue from the bond. They just have to keep the system running, keep the processing system running, do KYC, follow compliance. But it's a very easy business. You are doing business with the money of your consumers. You have to invest in infrastructure. You have to keep doing things legally. That is obvious. And other than that, that's it. Now, that is good. When every wallet have their own stable coin, when even corporation, you will see in the next news of Stripe, when every corporation have the new coin, what I see right now is that imagine points from airlines and how airlines kind of work like banks with what they do with the points, and points from Starbucks. And Starbucks, what Starbucks does with the point is kind of a parallel banking system, but they cannot call banking system, or they call it points, no cash. But well, those points are capable of buying things. And in order to buy things, by law, you have to buy with US dollar. I cannot buy anything with euro, yen. I cannot go to Walmart. I cannot go to Starbucks, buy a coffee, bringing a Europe, or bringing pounds. But I can go to a Starbucks and buy a coffee using points. And there is kind of a loophole in the law, but it's interesting. I don't know if this some of this stable coin will lose the peg, the one-to-one exchange with US dollar. And somebody can say, no, you are delusional, that doesn't going to happen. Well, that doesn't going to happen. 2022, 2023, a bank, I forgot the name, in California collapsed. It was not because of cryptocurrency, it was not because of stable coin, it was because all the business that they have, and they took a lot of risk. At the end, Chase kind of bought the bank after the bankruptcy and all that stuff. The point that I want to make is that USDC lost the peg one-to-one with the US dollar. DAI, which isn't a stable coin, it's a decentralized stable coin, lost the peg one-to-one with the US dollar. And now you think, how DAI, if DAI is not related with any bank? Well, look like the USDC used DAI as collateral. When USDC lost the peg, it bring as consequence that DAI also lost the peg one-to-one. And also everything happened because a bank kind of got bankrupt and cannot process real cash, normal traditional payment system stuff. Which I like the news, but I am concerned with cash. And remember, a US dollar in paper in your hand, a US dollar in your bank account, or a US dollar in Solana is the same trash. It's US dollar. Actually, it's not your property. Just to make it clear, your money is not your property. It belongs, it's in property of the Federal Reserve. Just to make that clear, because people think that the money that they have, they own it. No, first of all, once you put it in the bank, you don't own the money, the bank own it, and the bank give you a promissory note, something like that, that they will give you the money back. Which means when you put it in the bank is not yours, the money is not yours no more. What you have is a contract, the bank is a fiduciary entity. I'm going so far with this conversation. The point of the matter is that even the cash that you have, the one that is in your hand is in the bank is not yours, hands down. It's not dual for two reasons. And the one that is in your hands, the paper money, also is not yours either. It is property of the Federal Reserve, Which, going back to the point, and the point that I want to make is I'm happy and I'm good with the developing that is happening. United States will get out of debt thanks to magically sending, rolling over the debt in stablecoin and selling bonds to every corporation that want to make a stablecoin and stuff like that. But increase the amount of stablecoin doesn't going to do nothing. Maybe inflation, maybe devaluate the dollar against anything and everything and increase the price of everything and anything. That's it. Let's go to the next news.
Stripe launches stablecoin issuance platform and seeks banking charter payments giant. Stripe announced the launch of Open Issuance, a new platform that allows any business to create and manage its own stablecoin with minimal coding. The service is powered by Bridge, a firm Stripe acquired last year, and is designed to let businesses customize their coins' reserves, including choosing partners for cash and treasuries, such as BlackRock, Fidelity Investments, and Superstate. This allows businesses to build their own stablecoin infrastructure rather than relying on existing coins. In a related move to comply with U.S. stablecoin guidelines, Stripe is reportedly planning to apply for a federal banking charter and a trust license with the New York State Department of Financial Services. This initiative is part of Stripe's broader push into digital assets, following its earlier launch of a money management feature using stablecoins in its acquisition of crypto wallet firm Privy.
Okay, everything that I mentioned as the argument, discussion, commentary in the previous news apply also to this Stripe news. The only thing that I want to point out and go to the third news that I want to share with you is that I like diversity. I am not Democrat. Actually, I am a libertarian. Is the party that I am associated with. But besides I'm a libertarian, I like the principle, the value of democracy, the value of everybody have the same opportunity. Not everybody will have the same outcome, which competition is good and is healthy. And as long as everybody play with the same rules and we have a meritocracy society, you will get the benefit of what you do based on how you do it. I like conflicts between banks and Stripe and banks and coin, decentralized blockchain coin, because the beneficiary of all that conflict and clash will be all of us, will be society, will be we, humanity. And I like diversity in different way of banking, different way of doing banking, different way to having access to your bank, and different way to choose who you bank with. Simple like that. Let's go to the last news.
Analyst predicts inevitable parabolic run for Dogecoin according to crypto analyst at Ethernacional. Dogecoin's major rally in the current cycle is inevitable, based on recurring historical chart patterns. The analyst points to a multi-year consolidation pattern followed by a breakout and a retest of a moving average, which preceded the explosive rallies in both 2017 and 2021. Dogecoin's current chart setup shows the asset in a similar position. Having broken resistance, it retested the monthly moving average and is now trying to extend a rally above 22 cents. The current cycle has new dynamics, however. Unlike past rallies driven purely by meme hype, any projected surge will also depend on institutional capital flows. Discussions around a potential spot Dogecoin ETF could provide the necessary catalyst for institutional investment, mirroring the impact seen with Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Furthermore, on-chain data shows recent accumulation, with large Dogecoin whales adding over 2 billion Doge to their holdings during a recent price pullback.
Okay, I found this tweet is part of the article and I just opened it, and yeah, what they are talking and mentioning about the potential growth and increase in value is very clear. Comparison 2026 at the beginning of the bull run 2021, at the beginning of the bull run. Guys, it's possible that this crazy, boring, stupid, frustrated 2025 will give us the craziest 3 month, October, November, December, that we will have in this 4 year cycle. uh, it's possible. It's possible, and I hope to happen. I want the best for Doug. I want the best for the holders of this hard fork of Bitcoin, meme coin. Which, let's see what happens. If retail come back, this can become amazing. If inflation increase, this can become amazing. If the Federal Reserve give us good percentage discount in interest rate in the next two meeting, that would be great. And at the end, the M2 money supply is looking good. We will have a good rally. We will have a good rally. I hope that will be sooner than the next theory extended cycle 2020 first quarter of 2026. I wouldn't like that. I would like in 2026 being a bear market. Everybody crypto failing, everything is trash, Donald Trump is stupid, Bukele make a mistake buying Bitcoin for the Salvador. I would like all that drama again in 2026 because it's kind of my mindset since 2022, since 2023. But I'm ready to adapt. I'm ready to adapt to whatever happened in the market. Well, guys, this is everything that I brought you today. These three news. I hope that you find it interesting as I did. If you want, you can subscribe, like the video, comment, ask me question, whatever you want. I'm here for you. And you can also watch other video of the channel here in the right hand side or in the left hand side. You can click and you can continue watching more about this channel and the work that I am doing. Thank you so much. Have been a pleasure. Take care. See you next time.